What on, family? It's your boy SNTV. Back at y'all with another Chirac Street Legends. And this episode is going to be about none other than Lil Durk, a.k.a. Durkio.
I'm from Chicago, Illinois, man. Lil Durk, Inglewood area, whole city, man.
Lil Durk is originally from Tay-Town or D-Town. They BDs. They on 61st and Normal. He then moved to 64th and Normal or Lamron. So 300 is basically an alliance between Tay-Town and Lamron, but they do have other affiliates such as 600, O Block, THF, and many more. Lamron and Tay-Town's main beef is with No Love City, but they have smoke surrounding all borders. They're surrounded by Shields, Smoke Block, and Brick Squad. Now Lil Durk is actually one of the guys that got a record deal kinda early. He started dealing with Def Jam around 2012. Durk was actually one of the guys that got a big push from the city of Chicago around that time, partially because of the OTF, GBE, and Mubu alliance, and partially because of the ties that Durk had in the street. His father, Big Durk, was once a regent for the GDs. His brother, D-Thang, is also very well affiliated. And again, we must not take lightly the fact that Durk had a legendary team, and the people that were following him and riding around and listening to his music and that had jumped behind him, a lot of those people were legendary people. A lot of those people were people that had influence in the city of Chicago. If L.A. Capone is riding around listening to Durk, you better believe that there's going to be some people that are going to be interested in what Durk is talking about. If Rondo number 9 is riding around listening to Durk, there's going to be some people that are going to be interested in what exactly Durk is talking about. A lot of people that were feared in the city, a lot of people that were music legends in the city, a lot of people that was in the streets in the city actually got behind this OTF movement and was pushing it, and it helped take Durk to another level musically. So 2 years after signing his deal with Def Jam, Durk's music career really started to move forward. He had actually signed his cousin Newski May 29th, 2014, and 2 days later, this happened. Chicago rapper Lil Durk is reportedly mourning the loss of his cousin, MacArthur OTF Nunu Swindle, who fell victim to gunfire. Around 3:20 p.m. Saturday, Swindle was seated in an SUV in a parking lot in the 700 block of East 87th Street when someone approached on foot and fired shots. Swindle then crashed the SUV into a nearby storefront window, said Officer Amina Greer, a police spokeswoman. Swindle of the 7200 block of South Halsted Avenue in Inglewood was pronounced dead at the scene at 3:25 p.m., according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office.
I'm strapped, you tweak, I'm up.
Allegedly, OTF Newski was at the Chatham Village Square Mall on 87th Street, and he was waiting for his girlfriend to come out when two gunmen ran up, one from each side of the vehicle, and started shooting. OTF Newski was hit. He tried to drive away, crashing into the storefront of a kid's store where he would die on the scene. Since Newski was murdered, the rumor has been going around that Durk was actually the one that was with him when he was killed.
Newski. They left his ass right here. You feel me? They left his ass up here on folks and them tweaking. Buying some shoes. Y'all see real niggas be up here though. Nigga play with me up here on folks in this building when bitch on the news. I look like Newski. Hit his ass up right here on Pat. I'm with the nigga that did. He don't want to be on camera though. Hit his ass up right here on Pat. You hit me? They fucked my boy up. Right here, you feel me? Historic events. Y'all know I'm gonna bring y'all around this shit. Historic events. Wish a nigga would play with me, boy. I look like Newski.
A lot of people think that Durk was with Newski, in the car with Newski when he got killed, but evidence shows that Durk was not in the car with Newski when he got killed. Shooters came from both sides of the SUV, so if Durk would have been in the car, surely he would have got hit. Now, I did hear that Durk was one of the people that ran away from the scene when the shooting started, but Durk was actually outside of the car at the time. This pretty much explains why he said what he said in one of his songs about seeing his cousin dead. There was also speculation about Durk being the cause of his cousin's death because of dissing.
Hey, this bus stop right here though, this is a real famous place, you hear me? This is a real famous place, B. Hey, this bus stop, this is a real famous place, B. I ain't gonna lie to you, know what I'm saying? Free my nigga team, man. Rock, man, gang shit.
You get on top, niggas feel some type of way. Niggas know how we coming though, man. We out here. If a nigga in traffic, man, slide on bro them. Now I gotta keep my bitch with me. It's a lot of fuck niggas out here hating. You know, once you get on top, niggas feel some type of way. Niggas know how we coming though, man. We out here.
Almost a year later, Durk's manager, OTF Chino, was also killed after he arrived at a restaurant on the 8700 block of Stony Island. He had arrived at the restaurant, he had got out, he was making his way to go in the restaurant to order his food when someone walked up and shot him multiple times. Now, a lot of people think that Chino was a victim of circumstances because of Durk's dissing as well. And people also say that Chino was killed because he was in the video Bus Stop by THFTP, when actually that rumor is definitely not true because the video wasn't even out when OTF Chino got killed. As a matter of fact, if you watch the video all the way through, it says RIP Chino in the credits. I actually believe that OTF Chino was killed because he was the manager of Lil Durk, and also he was a 4-6 member. 051 Melly is allegedly the one that killed him, so there's your motive right there. Of course, 051 and THF are mortal enemies. There was also a lot of people saying that Durk didn't really care about his hood and that he was the only one that was eating out of his clique. But what actually happened was Durk was locked in a contract with Def Jam from 2012 to 2018. So he had to come from under that contract in order for him to be able to make moves. Right after he came from under the contract, you seen him begin to sign people, begin to help people. As a matter of fact, if it wasn't for Durk, there would be no King Von. As a matter of fact, Durk signed Memo 600. Durk also signed Just Blow from 600. And he also worked out some kind of deal with Buka 600. Durk is also the one that is allegedly behind blackballing a lot of people from Chicago, specifically his ops. How I think about that is, it's only natural for someone to do whatever they could to try to hurt their ops. And in this case, that is exactly what Durk is doing. For years now, Durk has managed to stay out of trouble, and he was hit with a charge that happened earlier in 2019 where he allegedly shot someone outside of the Varsity restaurant. Lil Durk hit with an arrest warrant for 5 felony charges stemming from Atlanta shooting. Durk is facing 5 felony charges for his alleged connection to a shooting that took place earlier in 2019 at the Varsity restaurant in Atlanta. Atlanta police stated that the Chicago native was not in custody as of press time.
You're about to surrender as we speak.
Yeah.
How come?
Because I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to run.
Durk would eventually turn himself in, where he would later bond out, as would King Von. I think that a few things that we can learn about Durk's situation and all of his success is this: never give up on your dreams. Sometimes, even after you think you've achieved your goals, you still will have bumps in the road. Durk was under the contract with Def Jam for almost 6 years, and he wasn't able to really spread his wings and do the type of music and release it the way he wanted to. So after 6 years, he was finally able to come from under that contract where he would actually go ahead and blow up and become successful. 2, we must always realize that we have loved ones, we have family, and the things that we do and say could possibly affect them, especially when our enemies feel as though they can't get to us. And 3, when you are the breadwinner, you are the one that's bringing in the money, you are the one that people are coming to see, you are the one that's making decisions. You have a lot of people that are looking up to you. You have a lot of people that are following you, and you have a lot of people that are depending on you. So if something happens, whoever goes down, whoever goes to jail, it can't be you. So therefore, you must have people in place that is willing to take those charges, that is willing to do what they got to do for the team to continue to eat. I will continue to drop like I always do. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, like, and make sure that y'all share this video. This has been the story of Lil Durk. It's your boy, SNTV.